Mr. DIY Group Berhad is Malaysia's largest home improvement retailer. The homegrown brand aims to make a positive impact on the lives of the communities it operates in by offering over 20,000 everyday essentials at always low price across 180 convenient locations nationwide on its e-commerce platform at www.mrdiy.com.my. Mr. DIY first opened one store on Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman in July 2005 and has now grown to become the largest home improvement retailer in the region with stores across Malaysia. Mr. DIY is well known for its dedication to offering low prices and high quality goods. Every year, Mr. DIY serves over 80 million clients in Malaysia and Brunei, as well as through their online store. Mr. DIY's strong value proposition resonates with customers, while their growing family of brands continue to drive sustainable growth.
Introduction of fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis explains a method for assessing stock prices that involves examining the economic, industry, and financial information of a company. Economic, industrial, and company analysis are the three categories of fundamental analysis. The intrinsic value of shares is determined based on the basis of these three analyses. On the other hand, technical analysis is the process of accessing stock prices using chart analysis. Bar charts, line charts, point and figure charts, and Japanese candlestick charts are among the tools used in technical analysis. The line charts is the most fundamental of the four types of charts.
As a result, current ratio in 2020 is 109.34 times and 83.40 times in 2022. It is not a critical problem because if Mr. DIY has a good long-term prospect, there is a decrease in Mr. DIY current ratio in 2021 compared to 2022, as we can see from the calculation. Next is the earning per share in 2021 is 39 cents, while in 2022 is 70 cents. The value of the ratio increased dramatically as their trade in stock prices increased compared to their fundamentals. Before the market corrects, this will prompt investors to buy in stock. As a result, the price earning per share in 2021 for Mr. DIY is 8.71 times, while in 2022, it is 5.71 times. Concluded that the higher the value of the ratio, the greater the opportunity to generate outstanding performance to the company.
Mr. DIY's return on equity was 31.38% in 2021, but it increased to 54.21% by 2022. This shows that in the year of 2022, it indicates that the company will generate more profits from its equity financings. Aside from that, return on assets is a financial statistic that demonstrates Mr. DIY's capacity to profit from the company's investment in assets. Return on asset is a statistic that measures a company's ability and efficiency to increase profits from all of its assets. The 2022 return on assets of 54.06% outperforms the 2021 return on assets of 31.27%. This indicates that the company is able to generate net earnings from its assets. Mr. DIY's debt-to-equity ratio was 0% in both 2021 and 2022, which reflects the company's not having any long-term debt. The company's lack of long-term debt is due to fiscal prudence. By avoiding long-term debt, the company could reduce its interest costs and financial risks. Furthermore, having no long-term debt might attract more investors and creditors since it demonstrates the company's solid financial stability. And lastly, the summary result of the company's overall financial condition. To conclude, Mr. DIY's financial condition for 2021 is considered weak compared to their financial performance in 2022. This is because the company has weak financial performance in their earnings per share, return on equity, return on asset, and debt to equity ratios, except for the current ratio and price earning ratio. Based on the diagram for Mr. DIY's short-term market performance from 1st of July 2022 to the 1st of August 2022, reveal factors of stock price increase. We can see that the stock price started off at Rm 2.6 million, but it decreased by Rm 0.06 million on the 4th of July 2022. Between July 5th and July 8th, 2022, the stock experienced an upward slope, reaching Rm 2.04 million to Rm 2.09 million. This bullish slope is an indicator of increased buying activities. Unfortunately, the stock price dropped again on July 12, 2022. This downward slope was likely affected by events such as unfavorable news or profit taking, demonstrating that the slope is bearish. Starting from 13 July 2022, the stock price remained increasing between Rm 2.09 million to Rm 2.20 million and reached its highest price of the month that started from 27 of July to 1st of August, where the stock reached Rm 2.20 million to Rm 2.26 million during a continued bullish trend. Investor who observes this peak may interpret it as a signal to take profits or reconsider their investment.
Based on the diagram, Mr. DIY's medium-term market performance from 1st of January 2022 to the 1st of July 2022 shows that the stock price is decreasing. We can clearly see that the stock price started off with Rm 3.6 million on the 1st January and decreased to Rm 3.59 million on 3rd February. On 1st March, the stock price came back normal with the same amount on 1st January. Meanwhile, on the 4th month, it decreased again by Rm 200,000. In 5th month, it increased a bit from the previous month and continued to decrease on 1st June with a total of Rm 3.22 million. On the 22nd of June, it shows a sudden decrease from Rm 3.22 million to Rm 1.91 million, which would leave a big impact on the company. On the 1st of July, the amount slowly increased to Rm 2.06 million.
Taking all factors into consideration, we predict based on fundamental and technical analysis that the price trend of Mr. DIY will increase in the future. As a result, some traders and investors expect momentum to be the basis for higher stock price. As demand grows, we believe the stock's value is likely to remain high. This is because they believe they are likely to continue doing so if price rise. Investors often look for the best strategies, fundamental research or technical analysis to get the most from their investments. Each study uses a different set of techniques to calculate stock returns. Investors may choose to use both fundamental and technical research when making investment choice. Furthermore, fundamental analysis may be qualitatively superior to technical analysis if the research risk is lower. This study points out that technical analysis does not transit fundamental analysis.